Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast with your host, Nighthawk. We're up here on the roof at the moment, right where we left off, and it looks like we have 3 of the 7 electrolyzed water cells that we need. So, slowly getting there. We have our generator producing loads of power. We're macerating some coal dust. And I think I got all this coal to stick in the macerator for making solar panels. Go grab that. And I should have done this before I started. I need to get my paper that shows where we're at. So the next things that were on our build list was the centrifuge extractor and MV solar panels, and I guess we could actually start building the Blutricity, the redpower solar panels, to collect Blutricity and see about getting those working, making a bunch more refined iron. So let's see about... Let's see, is there nickelite in here? Yes, there is. Let's see about getting some redpower. Oh, I put way too much in there. I put way too many diamonds in there for what I was trying to do. We're going to go ahead and get a couple stacks of nickelite. I'm going to drop that in there too, just to use up this. Well, I don't want to use up all of the excess, but let's go ahead and grab one more that we'll put back in our supply chest. Wow, I'm doing really good there. There we go. We're going to put this one nickelite back here. And I guess actually what I needed to get first was a pile of sand. Because first thing we need to do is make the silicon boules. That should be enough for now. Yeah, that's fine. Grabs the brass. We're going to put this and this and make some silicon boules first of all. Take this refined iron and put it over here. And let's see if we can get some more solar panels going here. Wonder if we can request one of these. 9 more refined iron. That means we can probably request 7 of those and get them going. So that's perfect. And we should have some stuff over here. Let's find our saw. There it is. And let's cut up these into silicon wafers. And we'll put these in and turn them into blue silicon wafers, which will turn into blue electric solar panels, and then we'll make some blue electric wire and start getting things hooked up so that we can load solar energy, make a couple of solar panels and the wire so we can connect into the beast, into the monument, and basically we'll drag the wire out the front door and onto a small platform next to it where we'll put our solar panels to charge it up. So we have, And it's going to take a whole pile of these blue-doped wafers in order to, because we really want, 3 or 4, we need at least 2 or 3 solar panels just to charge it up realistically. In the meantime, let's go take a look at our electrolyzed cells. Almost got another one. Unfortunately, there's really nothing you can do to make the electrolyzer go any faster. It is just horribly, horribly slow. So anyway, I guess what we could start doing is drop down the water. Yeah, take a bunch of ladders and drop down the water path and build a protected tower all the way back up with ladders in it so that we don't have to swim. That we could do that while we wait for all of this stuff to cook. Our diamond production is going quite nicely. Let's go ahead and collect our solar panels. That doesn't look right. Okay, what are you doing all over the floor? That was weird. I wonder why it ended up with all of the wires all over the floor. I wonder if it ended up making too many of them at once. Possible, possible. Okay, let's request one of those. That should work now. Watch all this stuff float around. And then I think, because basically in order to complete the map entirely, we're going to need to have access to the Nether for a few things. Okay, what are we waiting on? We must be waiting on... I saw some stuff move around over here. Must be waiting on rubber or something. Yeah, must be waiting on the rubber. Yeah, in order to complete the entirety of the map, we're going to need to have access to the Nether for some of the bees. Where did I put that? I thought I put some blue-doped wafers in here. Oh well. We're going to make a couple of solar panels real quick. It will be easier to access the Nether after we get... will that work? Nope. Or maybe it does work and I just didn't have enough patience. Let's get some more silver. Wow, silver is expensive. Not to worry, we got plenty of diamonds here. And put those away. Put more of this. Let's go ahead and load it up. And get some more nickelite. That should do the trick. Because we'll need a whole pile of these in order to make both solar panels and the wire. Let's see, usages. Okay, so let's go ahead and make panels. I think cover... Is it covers? Ah, it is covers. Perfect. So we need that to connect at the very end. And now we also need... Come on, where are you hiding? We also need wires. Where are you, wires? Probably should make a battery box too, but we don't really need that, strictly speaking. I could have sworn we needed the ingots in order to make the blue alloy wire. We do. So why did that recipe not show up? Weird. Okay, where's the wool? Let's use that as a starting point. And grab a bunch of wool. Put some stuff away. And let's go ahead and make some of our wires. We're going to need a bunch because we can't actually place the solar panels on the monument. But let's go ahead and get this set up. Where we can place them is right here. Let's see, jacketed wires, there they are. I may have to make a couple more of these. Okay, let's go down here. Hopefully I have enough. Oh man. Why must they make this so hard to connect? Let's try a little different path. Well, we'll start here, because we know we've got to go there and out one more. We can go right over the top of that, which is helpful. And I think we basically have to go straight down the middle of the room. So I have nowhere near enough. I'm actually going to need to make more of both kinds, I think. Both the jacketed and regular wire. because once we get a little bit further up here, we're going to have to use the jacketed to cross over onto our bridge here. So let's go ahead and run back over and make some more. We should have more blue alloy ingots done now. Look at all those. So let's go ahead and split those up. Make some of those. That's probably enough of that kind. Oops, get our saw. And now we need to go make these. There we go. See how many of these we end up with. Looks like 5. So hopefully that will be enough. Let's see if I can sleep yet. Make it daytime again, so number 1, we can work on the monument without being bugged by mobs, and also so that we can start actually charging up solar energy as soon as we get this thing connected. So let's go ahead and pull this a little bit further. We'll go down this wall just a little ways and hook it up. So now we should have blue electric energy flowing all the way down here. And let's see, we want a voltmeter. What does that take? That's easy enough to make. Let's go ahead and make one of those. And hopefully we will be able to see when this actually fills up. We may end up making a couple more solar panels to hook onto this as well. But I think if once it's done charging, where it opens it up, it should show 0 on the charge again, or on 0 volts. Let's go ahead and get 5 of these. What else did we need? And 3 copper. There's copper. There's our copper. And now we just need to go grab a little bit of nickelite. Over here. Put those in there. Put that like so. And I had all kinds of copper in my inventory already. Let's go see what we've got. I don't know how long this will take to charge. But it looks like we're sending a pretty strong current. That looks like it's going down. Has any of these... See, this one... These middle 4 and the black one are the only ones that are not done yet. I don't see any of them turned on yet. The voltage has gone up. Interesting. So apart from just happening to see the one we're looking for turn on, I don't know how we're going to tell when this is actually charged. Current has gone up as well. Okay. Anyway, it's moving. It's doing something anyway. So, let's see, where were we? Let's see how our cells are doing up here. Got 2 more of them, so we just have 2 more that are left. It's actually about 1.5 now. And we will be ready to make something happen. Probably don't want to actually fill that to capacity otherwise. When the crafting system sends more up here, it's not going to have room to put the regular stuff in. So we'll just put half of them up there anyway. I think we have enough blue alloy ingots for the time being. And there's a good chunk of refined iron. Did I ever... I never saw a... Where is it stuck? Don't tell me that I wasn't paying attention and ended up having it despawn. I think that's may have been what happened. Oops. Big time fail me. That was very sad. So I'm pretty sure that it made the low voltage array and dropped it on the floor here. And then because I was busy running around messing about with other things, I think it despawned and we lost it. So, yeah. I probably should actually hook up a chest to the request side of this equation. That way, things like that won't happen as easily. Let's see, how can we do that? I'm glad that didn't put a hole in the floor. Okay, ladders. I'm just sort of moving the doorway a little bit here, even though... You know what? I got a better idea. We're going to widen this doorway a little bit more and put the request pipe right here. And let's go get... Do I not have any more? Figures. Let's get an alchemical chest. And we're going to put this right here. So when we request things, they will flow into this chest, and that will avoid us having things fall on the floor and get forgotten and have them despawn and make us unhappy. And now I'm low on cobblestone and tin. Two stacks of that. And a stack of that. Okay. Put those, put that. And we're going to request 4 solar panels. And then we'll keep requesting more. Let's take a look at the power situation over here. Still showing 4 amps. Still appears to be charging. I don't see any more of these turned on yet. At least none of them seem to have that glow. Wish there was a better way to tell. But as far as I know, that's the only way to tell, is that the lights come on. So anyway, let's see how these are doing. Things seem to be flowing around quite nicely. We are going to need to boost our EMC production even more, I think. Or possibly automate transferring from diamond to other levels of material. Okay, there's our first 4. Request 4 more. Actually, I'm not going to request these right now, because with that, it's time to break the request logistics pipe and then put it back. We are at the end of our episode for today. I hope you guys are enjoying this series, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!